we're back.
Let me tell you about the first free-to-play game that I've ever played. It was a game on the website MadeMarion.com. A friend of mine in the library at school showed it to me. It was a game where you could run around on a moon base with friends and ride around in a buggy and kick a ball around. Pretty simple, but I was fascinated with the ability to chat with other people real time. Mind you, I was a console guy, so I never really played a lot of online games or MMOs. Pardon that noise, my computer was rendering a video. I was new to the concept of online games because I never was a big PC guy, so I didn't get to play stuff like WoW. Fast forward to when I got my first Xbox 360, and I spent a lot of time playing Full Auto. It probably sucks, but the younger me thought that game was pretty dope. You shoot people with cars, you shoot people as actual cars. What I mean to say is, you shoot other cars with your car, and they explode. That was enough for me. But eventually, my Xbox got the red ring of death. That's when I turned to my computer for anything online entertainment. I typed in my browser, free-to-play games, or free games, online, free online games, and I found Mabinogi. And I quit Mabinogi instantly because my computer was trash and I could barely run it. Then I tried MapleStory, and I loved it. I was fascinated by the music, the maps, even though I felt the community was a little bit toxic towards my character for a very superficial reason. It was a black character I made. I don't think the game's as bad as it used to be. However, some of the practices in MapleStory eventually turned me away from the game entirely. It was that looming shadow of them trying to find ways to get money out of you over aesthetic items by making them expire. I'm getting ahead of myself. I would buy all sorts of items from the cash shop and make my dream character, not realizing that eventually those aesthetic items would expire. Upon that discovery, I felt ripped off. I understand it's a free-to-play game and they have to make their money somehow, but I still felt cheated. Then I began to notice that to get anything that you really wanted out of your character, you were kind of forced to play this gambling game, you know. If you wanted any of the cool facial features, eyes or hair styles, you had to roll the dice. I didn't like that. I can't speak for what MapleStory's like now, just back then. And that's why I left MapleStory for Mabinogi. If you love something, you should criticize it. You should call companies out when they try something a little scummy. That's my motto. Even if I'm the Mobby nerd, I will still call Mabinogi out for a misstep. And throughout the years, I often noticed that Mabinogi was really trying to get that MapleStory money. Well, nothing wrong with that. MapleStory is a widely successful Nexon game. However, they would slowly shoehorn in little aspects of things that are staples of MapleStory into Mabinogi. It started with chairs. No big deal. The chairs in MapleStory are probably superior since they didn't have durability. But no big deal. They definitely don't expire or anything. They didn't expire in either of the games as far as I remember. Then they added a special beauty shop with 2 NPCs that you may or may not remember because they killed them off. Possibly due to negative reception or maybe due to a new strategy. But they sold items that expired. They were very appealing clothing items in black and white, which was a popular color to entice you to buy them, but they expired. That was, in my opinion, the first sign that they were going down a slippery slope. Nowadays, we have the beauty tab, or the fashion tab, excuse me. And I just can't help but feel, I know it's a small thing, but I cannot help but feel that it is a little scummy that there is an item mainly the new hot commodity tails in the game, that can only be equipped to your character if you have the fashion tab. A tab that you can only unlock by spending real money. You see what I'm getting at here? They have essentially gotten you to pay a monthly subscription for an aesthetic item. And that there's no way, no matter how you cut it, that seems a little scummy to me, and it just doesn't sit well with me. And it makes me wonder, if it goes unnoticed, right? How much further can they push the bar? What starts with a tail can become other gachapon items that you paid real money to try to get, only to find out that you need to spend more money just to use it. It could become a special type of cape or other clothing item. They're pushing the bar, and I get it. It's a free-to-play game. They got to get their money somewhere. But smart companies make it worth your money. And this isn't a smart move, in my opinion. It's predatory in nature. Maybe I'm overreacting. How do you feel about it? Let me know. But in my opinion, I think it's a little dirty. And I feel like people should talk about it, bring it to the forefront, bring it to their attention. Because if you don't, well, the bar just gets pushed further and further. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments, if you are interested in that discussion. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Mabinogi, signing out. Hey there, thanks for watching my video. This channel is kept running thanks to these awesome supporters on Patreon, where you can pie me in the face. I wish I was kidding. Anyways, if you like this video, then maybe consider a subscription, or maybe leaving some feedback in the comments. I always read them.